Home. Home is feeling loved, feeling secure, and cared for. This is where you live, you laugh, and make memories with your loved ones.
I had the privilege of being in various countries the last 2 decades of my life, and I can say with great confidence that the efforts that the United Arab Emirates have put in order to make their residents feel like home, feel like they belong somewhere, are second to none.
When I moved here, in fact, my plan was to stay 4 years. But here I am, 63 years of age.
We had our first baby here, back in the 90s when we were young and brand new in the UAE. It was a big decision for us to have a delivery here in the UAE. When we think back, it's so amazing. The whole experience was so easy. About the hospitals, the doctors, the nurses, the midwives, it was a breeze. In fact, that's her back then.
Living in the UAE has allowed me to fulfill my dream of work hard, play hard. Some years ago, I was invited with 16 other cyclists to ride from Ajman Old Museum down to the museum in Abu Dhabi, the Louvre. Fantastic experience and one that will live with me for many years to come.
Today UAE is like my home, which has given me many opportunities. Now I'm 72 years old and still working at the first company I joined, Al Shirawi, which is like my family. I have been working here for the last 47 years and I hope to complete my half century.
Mr. Jasnaik, ab zarur half century maroge.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
When I came from my first interview at Al Shirawi, my manager, he asked me a question. He told me, how long would you stay here? At that time, I wasn't so mature, to be honest, and I was freelancing from one company to another. I stayed 1 year in each. So frankly, I told him, listen, I cannot stay for more than 1 year. And then he asked me, I guarantee you, if you enter Al Shirawi, minimum 5 years you will be there. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It's 7 years for me now in Al Shirawi, and it's all because of him.
When I moved to the UAE, I started as a cleaner. So in between, I got promoted as a coordinator. So I'm currently working as a manager. This is a story I can never believe. It will be in me throughout my life. And I'm so glad that I moved to the UAE.
As a British expat, I have a great sense of belonging here, where I can unapologetically be myself. This nation is so extraordinarily diverse and provides so many opportunities for exposure and growth. I also love the fact that the UAE is such a safe place to live, especially as a woman.
We're grateful to the UAE for making all of these wonderful stories possible and for giving us the opportunity to build on something that has touched the lives of so many people.
This year marks our 50th year in operation, and we are honored to share this milestone with the UAE. On this Golden Jubilee, we want to celebrate the UAE on all its glorious achievements throughout the years.
This is the UAE.
And we are proud to call this our home. الإمارات بلد الخير والمحبة. أتمنى لك التقدم والدوام والرخاء والأمان.